whole different scenario.
Right.
So we're just kind of covering it. Sam Darnold is going to Carolina for a 6th-round pick this year in 2021 and a 2nd and a 4th-round pick in 2022. What do you think about this, Daryl? Why?
I'm not. All right, so for Sam Darnold personally, like, you got to like it because at least he's getting another chance somewhere else. Because, like, as soon as the Jets had...
They were celebrating.
Yeah, so, like, as soon as, like...
I would be, too.
as soon as the Jets saw, like, they had, like, that pick, you also knew, like, you're probably moving up. Sorry, that's Sam Darnold. You know what I'm saying? So, for him, on a personal standpoint, like, he has another chance to, like, kind of show. Because you guys don't specifically make this point, but, like, a lot of players, when they leave Adam Gase, they start to develop work.
Exactly.
So you know,
everybody brings up Ryan Tannehill. We saw what he did, and then we saw what he is now in Tennessee.
So that's like the good part. The other side is he's just not good at football. So let's just see like what he can bring to the table.
He's just not good.
If you really, because I was watching it 2 days ago, I was really watching a ton of Sam Darnold's plays. A lot of his plays aren't that bad, but the offensive line was so bad. He was forced to make a spectacular play almost every single play. That's the thing. He had nobody to throw to, just like Cam, but they had a worse offensive line than us. So I can't knock him right now just because of how bad the team was around him. And if you really look, everybody was going after Zach Wilson's crossbody throw. Sam Darnold did the same thing in game and avoided 3 sacks in the same play.
It was gross.
So Sam Darnold could be good, but Matt Rule, a lot of like scouts in a way, they were looking at Matt Rule, one specific guy, but I can't remember his name. He said that Matt Rule was going to be like a great coach when he coached for Baylor, and then Baylor went on to win some. I forget what the specific like trophy or bowl game it was, but they ended up winning.
Yeah.
And then Matt Rule is now the head coach of the Carolina Panthers, and they actually picked up Sam Darnold's extension too. So he's playing for them this year, and they picked up the 5th-year extension for him. So he's there for at least 2 years.
Let's see what he does. I mean, he has better weapons now too. So, like, I don't want to hear no excuses.
Exactly.
He has McCaffrey. Robbie Anderson's very good, underrated.
Yeah.
And he still has DJ Moore. So let's see what he does. If he still plays bad, then he's just not good at football.
And they have what pick?
The Panthers have. Let's see. They are 8.
8?
Yeah.
They could go Devontae Smith if he's there. They could go Jalen Waddle, Jamar Chase. I think because Sam Darnold is just so young, I think he has the talent. He can be good. But it's just how we were talking about last week. Is it more of the quarterback's fault when they're taking number 1 overall? Because he was taking 3rd. But is it more the quarterback's fault when they didn't do good to a number 1 overall team, or is it the team and the scheme and the organization's fault?
Yeah.
I forget what I was gonna say. But yeah. So again, how you were saying, after Adam Gase leaves, the quarterback is automatically better every single time. So that's also why Matt Rule might have really wanted to scoop Sam Darnold up, because they got him for basically nothing.
Yeah, so
a
you might as
2nd,
well.
a 4th, and a
well.
6th rounder.
Might as well play your cards.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So if it's most likely going to happen, but if they go Zach Wilson in this draft, they will be the first team ever to get a quarterback in the top 3 picks in the span of 3 years, I think, ever. Which is just
ridiculous.
sad.
Yeah.
That shows a lot.
they haven't won anything in 50 years, so like.
Oh, sorry, 4 years, because I guess it's 4
It's time to start making some moves if you're the Jets.
They actually let Teddy Bridgewater seek trade. And I think this is going to be easier for them if Teddy Bridgewater does leave, because I think it's like an $18 million or $20 million cap hit if they keep him or lose him.
If you're the Panthers, who would you rather, though, Sam Darnold or Teddy Bridgewater?
I don't see what Sam Darnold did to make you think he's better than Teddy Bridgewater.
Take Teddy Bridgewater.
Like, I don't understand that.
Teddy Bridgewater.
I would kind of say both, just because Sam Darnold can kind of learn behind Teddy, but Teddy isn't really a starter himself. So I
don't know about all that. Teddy can start.
Yeah, he can.
Doesn't
he proved it with New Orleans,
but he's not very healthy. Yeah, he went 6 years in New Orleans, but he's not healthy.
But he you can't look at Teddy Bridgewater.
He's good talent-wise.
You can't say he played bad last year. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying?
He's good talent-wise, but longevity, you can't rely on him. That's probably the only reason why I would trust Sam Darnold. Because now, if they build up their O-line, maybe they get the tackle out of Northwestern this year. If they get them and trying to build their offensive line, basically what they have now is already better than the Jets.
Okay.
So Sam Darnold isn't going to get hurt as much as he is on the Jets. He doesn't have to force as many plays. He has one of the best running backs in the backfield. He has a great receiving core compared to the Jets, what he had last year. So I would pick Sam Darnold just because he has literally his whole career ahead of him.
Right.
And Teddy Bridgewater's he reminds me of Tyrod Taylor. Like, he's there, and he's good, but he gets hurt. And it wasn't Tyrod's fault that he just got hurt. He got basically a fork stabbed in his ribs, but he couldn't control it. And who should go after Teddy Bridgewater? If there was a team to go after Teddy Bridgewater, which team should make a run for him? to try and trade?
Sheesh.
Because they'll trade him.
What's the tough one? I don't think he's gonna start anymore though. That's my thing. Like that's why I can't really think of a place because I don't think he's gonna start anywhere. He's probably gonna go somewhere for like a backup role again.
Do you think we could low-key sign him?
So a lot of people saying same thing, which is the next topic for the 4th pick. The Bears, the Patriots, and the Broncos are all kind of rumored to trade it for the 4th pick. And a lot of us were kind of saying, well, not a lot of us, but it was rumored that Teddy Bridgewater, if he's going to leave, those same 3 teams. There's obviously going to be more teams, but those are the 3 front runners to get Teddy Bridgewater. But I don't want him. We don't have a definite starter in Cam. If we were to bring in Teddy, we wouldn't have a definite starter in Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah,
if we're going to bring in a quarterback,
Legit
I want that guy
starter.
to be the starter.
Yeah.
And so the Panthers, when they grabbed him from New Orleans, he was a free agent, right? So when they grabbed him, they basically said, "You're our guy. Like we are going with you. You're going to be the starter. You're a legitimate, not really franchise guy, but you are going to be here." They're basically saying the same thing to Sam Darnold. Are they going to lie to Sam? Are they going to lie to Sam Darnold?
No.
I think they just want to see what they have in him.
I think it's a good move for the Panthers. I really do.
I mean, they didn't give anything up for it.
Yeah.
A
Because
6th round, like
I think you said it last week. The person obviously has the talent if they're going number 3 overall. And it depends on where they go, if they can achieve their ability or if they die off and they're a bust. But Sam Darnold, now he's put in the position to show why he was the 3rd pick overall and why he has the talent. So this is a great move for the Panthers. I think it'll pay off.
I think great is a overstatement, but like what you say definitely makes sense. I mean, like
I'll say
he's in a better
in
situation.
3 years we'll really see Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I mean, he's with the Saints, the Bucks, the Falcons, and
but how long
obviously
are
the
we going to
Panthers.
be waiting for? It's already
Yeah.
been, what, 4 years?
Well, 'cause
3 years?
This is going to be his 4th, and then they signed his extension. So he's
Yeah.
already there for 2
So
seasons.
he's almost on his 2nd contract. Like we're
Exactly.
still waiting for him to come around.
He needs his second. He needs not this season, but next season's 2023. He needs that season to be very good. Excuse me, 2022 season.
2022.
He needs that season to be very good if he wants to make the kind of money that he obviously wants to make. Everybody wants to make it. But I don't know where the Panthers would end up. Would they end up above the Falcons, above the Saints?
I don't know. I feel like they're going to end up 3.
Yeah.
Probably the same.
No.
It depends on what they
four.
bring in on the defense.
I think the Panthers are actually gonna be last. Hot
Yeah,
take.
4.
Because like the Falcons too, like
If they bring in a quarterback.
one or if they just get another offensive weapon,
Yeah.
they have Calvin Ridley and
Yeah,
Julio
the
Jones
Falcons
still.
lost
Yeah.
close games
Yeah.
too.
What's their
so,
tight end's name? It's
That's not gonna
Hurst?
Hayden Hurst.
Hayden
Is it
Hurst.
Hayden
Hayden Hurst. Yeah.
Hurst.
he's very
yeah.
good.
Hayden Hurst.
Who has Eifert? Eifert.
Tyler Eifert.
Is it the Rams? No, they have Tyler Higbee.
Yeah, I don't know.
It might be the Chargers.
Is that
Tyler
their backup?
Eifert? No, he's on the Bengals, right? Tyler Eifert?
I don't remember, but that name just popped in my
I think
head.
he's on the
Also,
Bengals.
Who should the Panthers draft though now this year?
The Panthers should
Like,
He's
not
on the
even
Bengals.
a person, just a position.
He's on the Bengals.
wide receiver.
You think so?
Yeah. Just get
Wait,
him.
no, he's on the Jaguars.
Yo, like you're trying to say Sam Darnold's good. Like get him all the
Jaguars.
help you can
Oh
get
yeah,
him. Get
He
him
was
all
on
the
the
help you can get
Bengals.
him.
yeah. I agree. Do you think Jamar Chase will be there at 8?
No.
Where do you think he's going? Can you bring up the draft order?
Yeah. So 1 through 8 is Jacksonville, Jets, 49ers.
So Jacksonville's quarterback.
Yeah, 49ers, Falcons, Bengals, Miami. I think Miami's gonna get Jamar Chase. Detroit and then the Panthers.
I think Detroit will go quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know
No,
because
they're not-
They just got Jared Goff,
They're
though.
not. They could even get a receiver as well. Who knows?
Yeah.
But the thing is, with the Jared Goff thing, they only gave up Matt Stafford to get him. But the Rams are really the team that gave up a lot to get Matt Stafford. So they didn't really invest a ton in Jared Goff yet. Yeah, they have the cap it and stuff like that, and they still have to pay him. But they could end up going quarterback, and then I think they would release or try and trade Jared Goff because there's no way they're going to be paying him 20-something million, just 30-something
true.
million a year just to be a backup.
That's true.